Hi, welcome to Awaken Spirit Wisdom. This is a general intuitive energy reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for the month of June 2020. Bear in mind that energy is fluid, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So Libra, we have a full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on the 5th of June. And then we have a new moon solar eclipse in, I think it's in Cancer, I might be wrong, on the 21st of June. I've just lost the plot. And then we also have on the 20th of June the solstice coming up, which is going to be quite powerful. And then on top of all of that, there's a lot going on in June, but I'm just covering the main bits. Neptune, which is in Pisces, will be going retrograde on the 23rd of June to the 29th of November, so quite a lot of planets will be retrograde, or currently are retrograde, and then Neptune is joining them. And also Mercury is joining them on the 18th of June. It goes retrograde in Cancer until the, I think, 11th or 12th of July. So Libra, there's a lot of energy going on, in the month of June. So I'm going to do a reading for you, what Spirit wants you to know for the month of June. I am going to pull out all the cards first, and then I'll start your reading from there. So if you do want to skip ahead, feel free to do so. I will also be pulling some animal spirit guides and angels that will be working with you for the month of June. So angels, spirit guides, information for Libra for the month of June. Thank you. I don't even know where that card went. I'll have to go and find it after I've done this shuffle. Wow, I don't think we need that other card, to be honest. Just bear with me a minute. It's fallen on the floor underneath the table. So, okay. Wow, you've got a lot of cards. Wow, okay. I think this is going to be an interesting reading. So, spirit animals working with Libra for the month of June. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, Libra. I think this eclipse season is going to be wow for you guys. I don't even know if I need any more cards. I think let's just see. There is a lot of information coming through just from that. So I'll just pull a couple of these. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. I think it's pretty much obvious in the first lot of cards. Let's see. Okay. Obviously I am getting too ahead of myself. I think I just need to stop there. Pull one more card. Okay. And then angels that are working with Libra for the month of June. Thank you, Spirit. Right, Libra, I'm just going to tune into your energy and into the reading and just see what comes through. So this, I feel for you, Libra, there's a massive rebirth coming forward for you. Wow. Okay, so we have the number sequence 22 coming up, so you may want to look up the spiritual meaning for the number 22. Okay, so I'll start here. Libra, there is this lunar, solar and lunar eclipse on the 5th of up to the 5th of July is also very strongly indicated for you, and it is going to be this whole cycle of the moons going through from one lunar to the next lunar eclipse, including this solar eclipse in the middle. Is going to be exceptionally powerful for you, so please bear that in mind. So what's being activated for you with regards to the eclipses is your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, and for some of you possibly your sacral chakra as well. So obviously it will be different for each of you, but mostly it's the crown and third eye that are being activated very strongly, and then the throat chakra underneath that. So just see what works for you, go with what feels right for you, but I do feel there's a lot of spiritual energy coming through, helping you with your activation. I do feel that some of you are or have recently come out of a very difficult time, a lot of confusion, a lot of blurred boundaries for some of you. Some of you have just been like, everything's been really confusing and you haven't been able to see which way you're going, what your purpose is, your sense of direction, and all of that has been a bit, I feel that some of you are quite empathic, so I feel some of you have really absorbed some of the mass conscious energy, and that's thrown you for 6. So I do, for some of you, you need to just protect yourself a bit more and do some clearing, energy clearing work on yourself to help you be more receptive for the eclipse activations that are coming forward for you. And also tune into the different cycles of the moon, because I do feel that at different times of the month, as the lunar goes through her phases, you may feel more sensitive to that energy coming in. So the more aware you are of that energy and your receptivity, you can then take some action to safeguard yourself from absorbing all that stuff that isn't actually yours. Because I do feel that this activation is bringing you a whole new sense of rebirth. For some reason this card is showing me, what Spirit is showing me is it's a rebirth of you out of this old stuff into this magical new aspect of yourself. Now I say new, it may be something that's been suppressed because there's been all that stuff and you haven't been able to access that or haven't been able to fully be yourself. But I do feel that you are going to start to come out of this energy and be more yourself. And for some of you, I feel that you're going to move into a different space where you are allowing yourself to shine and not worrying about what other people think of you and how they might respond and how they may react. So I do see that you are starting to take care of yourself and do what's right for you, and letting go of what other people may think. And I know, being a Libra, it can be quite difficult to do what you want because you're too busy pleasing everybody else. But I do see that you are starting to take more action towards going after what it is you really want and putting yourself first, because something really magical is transforming for you and coming in, and it is shown with the other cards, which I'll get into more detail with. There is a lot of spiritual energy and guidance coming through from maybe the angelic realm, so just be aware of that and keep your connection and communication with spirit or the angelic realm open, because they are going to help activate you into this stronger sense of yourself. Do see you becoming more empowered in your own skin and shedding some of this, what other people think you should do, shouldn't do, other people's stuff, whether it's conscious, unconscious. I do feel and see that that is shifting, and you are no longer taking that nonsense anymore. For some of you, those firm boundaries are coming in very strongly, and that's giving you the space to really transform into who you really are and to shine. I do feel that something that you are being presented with is needed in the world. So we'll get into that in a bit more detail. Do look up the spiritual meaning of coyote. I do feel that sometimes it has a bit of a negative connotation. But what I'm drawn to is the activation to your third eye. So for some of you, you're going to be quite a lot of psychic information, or you may start to see spirit or spiritual energy a lot clearer after this lunar eclipse cycle, after the eclipse season cycle, sorry. And then also there is the activation to your throat chakra. Now normally I'll go into the cards later on, but for some of you there is an activation to your throat chakra with regards to your creative writing project, whatever that is for you. This is being activated to allow for whatever you have to say, write about, because it is needed in the world. So those of you who've been procrastinating, I feel that this is going to give you that spark of energy that's going to allow for whatever blockages have been sitting in the throat chakra to be released, and then the spiritual energy is coming forward for you to allow for you to write about whatever it is that you are wanting to bring to the world, with that absolute knowing and passion that this is coming from your divine self, from your higher self, and it is blessed by the angels to be put out in the world. And there's a lot of information in that sentence. And I do feel that coyote is looking at you like, well, come on then. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do this? I've been waiting. Are you going to do this? Are you going to shine yet? What? Or what? Like, you know when somebody's looking at you like, are you serious? Like, you still haven't done it yet. That feels like the message from Spirit for some of you. And it's really interesting because the next card is looking at coyote as well. Like, are you gonna do this? Are you gonna actually do this? I've got all this amazing inspiration and energy coming forward, and the throat chakra is highlighted in both these cards. So there is something that Libra needs to express or has something to say, whether it's expressing your passion, your light, whether it's through words, communication, songs, whether it's through dance, whatever it is that you are meant to be doing, you need to get yourself ready, because it is time for you to shine. It is time for you to come into this amazing, magnificent part of you and step out of the shadows and bring your truth into the world. You've been working hard to get to this point, I know some of you Libras have really been going through some difficult times. So you are being given, and you have a spiritual spirit card coming up, a golden egg. So this is something that is within you. Creative, I don't know, there's that many cards, sorry. Something within you that is already being planted within you, and it just needs nurturing, and it just needs a bit more time before it comes out and hatches. Because this is something that has been waiting for the right time, the right moment, the right everything to be birthed. And these two cards are coming in together. So there's something really special coming forward for you that has only ever been yours. This can only ever be yours. It's only for you. Whatever that is, whatever that means for you is different for everybody. But something that has been waiting to come through at the right time is coming towards you. And I feel is already manifested in the 3D. So it's just a matter of time that you allow this little lovely gem and this egg to crack open and bring you all this magical creative energy, insight, wisdom, whatever it is that you are meant to be doing into the world, because it is so needed. And then you have the starfish, which is confirmation. It is your time to shine, Libra. Get your shit together and stop procrastinating. Spirit are 100% behind you. This energy has been waiting to come in for a long time. It has arrived. Once you crack open this egg, this is what's coming out, and it's something that has been destined for you at this moment in time, and it's coming through the activations of the eclipse season. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue twisted. Do look up the spiritual meaning for starfish as well, because I do feel there's some additional energy coming forward for you. But basically this is very, very amazing sacred energy, and I do feel that Spirit are blessing whatever this creative energy is, whatever this truth is, whatever this is. Spirit have got your back, and they are totally 100% supporting you to get your truth out there into the world. And as a result, you're going to create and manifest a lot of opportunities and abundance. And there is a butterfly around her eyes. So there is a transformation taking place with regards to your self-perception, how you perceive others, and I don't know, it just feels very much how you perceive yourself. So do you feel that there's a boost of you seeing yourself with absolute clarity with regards to who you truly are? And nothing and no one is going to stop you from doing what you've needed to do. And up until now, it's been about everybody else, but I feel that it's your turn. Your turn to step up and shine and be absolutely freaking awesome. I mean, look at that energy around her. She's at peace. She's like awakened. She's got angelic support. She's got information and wisdom from different realms for some of you. She's maybe connected very much to the earth realm and does a lot of healing work. Again, the throat chakra has been, I feel that this is sitting in her throat chakra and has been activated. So through the cycles of the moon, you are transforming into something really wow. And the High Priestess is somebody who is able to, well, she pretty much does everything. She's independent, she's self-sufficient, she's intuitive, she's balanced, she's wise, and there's just, the list goes on. So you are coming into some amazing parts of yourself. Some information is coming forward for you with regards to some soul energy that you may have mastered in past lives, and is coming forward for you to be utilized now on the next stage of your journey. And this is coming in to support you to do your truth, whatever that is, whether it's expressing it or whether it's just being who you really are. That's sometimes enough. And this card normally represents that Spirit are carrying you and igniting the passion and the spark within you. Now, although this figure looks a bit tired and a bit like, oh, really? I do feel that there may be some moments where your energy is a bit low. It's because this activation is kicking off big time. So do surround yourself with peace, quiet, self-care and nurture, because something much deeper is occurring. You are being activated at a deep, deep soul level that's igniting this spark and this passion, and the pathway is being cleared for you to be able to do this, whereas in the past maybe it was difficult. There were a lot of obstacles. It was yes but no, but, and then you would do it and then there'd be negativity, and then you would do it and there'd be something else, and then you'd like, and then eventually like, oh, you know what, I can't be asked. But now I do feel that all that energy is being removed, and you are now in the right divine timing for this to take place. So again, we have reference to the writing, and Archangel Gabriel is working with you. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, an article or book. So for some of you, it may be that you need to just keep a journal and do some daily reflections and write about your emotions and what it is you're experiencing. Some of you, it's taking that writing project that you've always had in your mind and actually doing something about it, putting some action to it. Gabriel is an amazing angel to help you with any form of communication. So whether that's writing a book or doing a channel or doing platforms, public speaking, all sorts of stuff, Gabriel will help it. Gabriel also helps you to tune into your authentic self and helps you to understand who you really are. So I do feel if some of you are struggling, do call upon Archangel Gabriel to help you to understand who you really are, so you can fully step into your own power. Do you feel that this is an empowering, you becoming more empowered or stepping into your own personal empowerment? And then we have Archangel Hangel, which is referencing sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So again, that ties in with the beginning of the reading, where some of you are very sensitive to energy. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It just means that you need to honor your sensitivity and take more care of yourself. Understand yourself better. Understand where your sensitivities are, so that you can then either avoid or let go of situations, energies that aren't serving you, and replace them with something more supportive of who you are, that honor you at a deep level, as well as energetically and as well as emotionally, because that is going to make a lot of difference for you. And also, I do feel for some of you, and I know most of you probably enjoy being outside anyway, but do step outside and get some nature vibes, because it does help to really clear some of that toxic energy that is in yours, and it does help to bring you that sense of inner peace and clarity. It will open you up to understanding who you really are, because you transform into something really truly wow and magical. Not that you aren't already, but for some of you it's just been a long slow slog, but it is your time to shine. And you have like this amazing stuff that is waiting to be birthed, so that you can step up and do your truth, whatever shape or form that is. And you definitely have spirit behind your back helping you. To see if there's something else that's trying to come through for you. I do feel that whatever this is a blessing from spirit as well, from the universe, and you deserve it. You've mastered it, you've worked hard for it, and it's now time for it to come in, and for you possibly to even earn some money from whatever this is. A lot of spiritual energy coming forward, so do make sure that you're listening to your intuition, listening to the guidance coming through. Obviously discern what's right for you, and only you can decide what is your next step on your journey. So I do hope that this reading has brought you something useful and some clarity as to where you are headed. I do feel that you have done a lot of work to get to this point, so please don't feel bad about where you are and the success that you're potentially moving into, because you have really earned it, and Spirit have got your back. And when your energies are low, they are doing the work behind the scenes, so just trust everything is in divine order. Alright Libra, that sounds really wonderful and exciting for you. I'm wishing you all the best. Please like, subscribe and comment on my channel and let me know how the energy is playing out. I am just starting my YouTube channel, so any support will be greatly received. And I wish you all the best of luck, love, light and blessings.